What's the Arkham?
The thing that will ensure the success of my long-term plans.
I don't understand this chick. I mean, she can obviously get out of the mirror whenever she wants to. She has that type of power, right? And she could just trap Iris there. Correct. Okay? So why is she still in there playing this whole I'm on drugs type beat? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Underestimated the value.
What is she scratching herself that violent for? Does she got like fleas or something?
Awesome.
Wait a dang minute. Is this an OTF episode? You know, just with Barry, Cisco, and Caitlin dealing with Thawne? Just like season 1 vibes, sorta? Because if so, that's a blessing, literally. Oh dear. Wait a dang minute. Is BarryAllen Ben 10 now? Well, I guess you could say he got caught in the heat of the moment, alright. Man, he really had both Caitlin and Cisco shook. They were like, dang, he really was about to kill him.
Better, now that you're not trying to kill him.
Oh, she really called you out.
Are you really gonna do it?
You can tell by his face, he was like, yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Nash needs help, not maiming.
And that's on facts, Barry. You have to listen to Caitlin. She's right.
You can't be here, Barry.
Oh, she's kicking him out, but she's doing it in a nice way, so you gotta give her props for that.
Why not?
Boy, you just tried to kill him. What do you mean, why not?
More speed, I'll use a booster, like Velocity X.
Isn't that crap like, you know, super dangerous?
Oh, great. So you're just gonna start taking speed steroids now?
Barry, my guy, can you just listen to Caitlin on this one? You know she's right.
I brought holy water, garlic, wooden steak, salt, obviously, and Ouija board.
Man, Cecile came up in here ready to film a new Insidious movie.
Too late.
Honestly, this episode just keeps getting better and better.
You need to stay here and conserve your speed. Doctor's orders.
But Caitlin,
Doctor's orders.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present you to the 2 best characters on TheFlash, Caitlin and Frost.
Fine, have it your way.
Did I mention that she's also the best superhero too?
Ice versus sun. Guess who melts?
Technically speaking, she should have the ability to absorb the heat energy that Sunshine is giving off and turn it into cryogenic energy, or just like completely absorb it out of her, leaving her powerless. But she can't do that in the show yet. Well, I don't know if they'd ever would do it, but it would be a cool idea, you know? Maybe have it where she doesn't need it to survive, but it just enhances her powers more than usual. I don't know. Would be dope though. Now you know that ain't a good idea. Like, come on, Barry, can you name any time a speed drug worked out well for anybody? You should have listened to Caitlin. That's all I gotta say. Should have listened to her.
Word around Black Hole is you're quite the badass.
Yes, she is. And if the Flash Riders stopped nerfing her, she'd probably be kicking you in between your eyes right now.
it's my fault. If I just listened to Caitlin and stayed behind.
I mean, I'm glad you're finally acknowledging it.
Oh,
What? You caught me? I guess it's time to bring out the speech about being his lightning rod real quick.
Let me worry about that. Go see after your husband.
yeah, of course
I was just trying to paraphrase my last lightning rod speech, that's all.
You want to get away?
From you, yes.
The prize is everything. Isn't it? Let me go!
I still can't get over how talented Tom is with every single one of the characters he plays.
You're heliokinetic, so without access to sunlight, you're just an ordinary thief.
Now that is what I like to call a good, well thought out plan.
You know a few things about grief for a precious daughter, don't you?
Oh dang, he really went there.
I miss my daughter every day. But I'm done letting that give you power over me.
That's right, Barry. I'm so glad you're finally overcoming the rage for him. It's good. It's good for you.
I watched Cynthia die, and it hurt me in places I didn't even know I could feel pain.
Side note, I think it's absolutely stupid that they killed off Cynthia just because they knew how much we shipped her and Cisco together. Like, come on. Like, they had so much chemistry and stuff like that, but they really wanted to push the Camilla stuff at the time, so they just had to kill her off. And I'm just like, I like Camilla and Cisco too, But did you have to kill Cynthia off for that?
Maya! Maya! Let it go. Let it go. Maya.
You know, I'm glad that they finally explored Nash's storyline a little bit more and kind of gave him some more development and kind of made us understand, you know, why he is the way he is around Allegra and stuff like that. So I'm glad that they showed us that finally. Am I the only one that thinks that maybe this like red lightning storm we just saw could lead to something we see later on this season or next? Or maybe I'm just reading into it too far, I don't know.
Thawne's tachyons might have dissipated, but they weren't destroyed.
Which means he's not dead. Just formless.
He's probably out there looking for another body right now.
Okay, that's actually really interesting considering we were hinted at that in season 4 when he said, I wonder what form I'll be in next time or something like that. So I am interested to see who he shows up as next time we see him.
I wonder what face I'll be wearing next time we meet. Flash. Yeah, second chance with Allegra.
Okay, so if they're not actually gonna bring back Harry officially, I am glad that they're at least giving us these little bits with him and Nash, because at least that's a way to see him, because he is the best Wells, and that's on facts.
Caitlin, I need to apologize. I didn't follow your advice, and you got hurt because of me. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Barry.
She's literally the most understanding person on Team Flash, and she still gets hated on. And for what reason? For what reason?
We're okay.
Always.
People who don't ship them, for one, don't pay attention to the interactions they have and the chemistry they have, and B, skip the entirety of season 1.
You guys make up yet? Mm-hmm. Thank God.
Original Team Flash deserves more screen time together, like they did in season 1. I believe that they should be the core 3 in Star Labs 99% of the time, with occasional visitors when necessary. But other than that, they should be the main 3. Barry is super important, Cisco is super important, and Caitlin and Frost are super important. Like, their roles in the team are top priority. They are the only 3 that need to be there 100% of the time. Everybody else can visit and come when they're needed, you know, and they don't have to be there all the time. Like, some of them are important, you know, like having Ralph there sometimes and stuff, and Cecile and Joe, that's fine, but they don't need to be there unnecessarily all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Joe, I love Cecile, I love Ralph, but they're not needed 100% of the times in the lab. However, you know, I love seeing Joe when he's working at CCPD, I love Barry being there too with him, and I love seeing Cecile do her job as a DA and stuff for metahumans, and, you know, Ralph doing his own thing sometimes. I love these characters. I'm just saying they don't have to be inside Star Labs all the time. They can be doing other things, but just like not in Star Labs.
Now she can teach us.
Okay, I'm actually looking forward to seeing all 3 of them work on making a Speed Force together.
And I'm one step closer to liberation.
I wonder where Iris goes for so long that this girl can just have her devious meetings every 5 minutes. All jokes aside, I am kind of curious to see what her long-term plans are and, you know, kind of what she's going to be doing as a villain for the rest of the season. That's it for this episode of The Flash. I know we're going on a little bit of a hiatus because of the coronavirus, but I'm pretty sure it comes back April 21st, but that could change at any given time. But yeah, as soon as a new episode comes out, I'll be trying to react to it as quick as possible. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!